Okay, I think we are recording. All right. Welcome to our team call today, you guys. Okay, a couple things that I want you to know before I jump into this quick little training that we're going to do. We have a challenge group, a free group starting on Monday. It's going to be a 5-day no squat challenge. So it's just going to be, we're going to add a 1-minute long exercise each day for the 5 days. So feel free to start inviting people. Today is, between yesterday and today is the optimal time to start inviting people. So on this group, I'm actually, or during this training today, we're actually going to create the group so that I can show you guys how to create those. And you can refer back to this anytime. So that was just one thing I wanted you guys to know. And then don't forget that the Super Saturday is going to be April 8th, I think. I don't know why. I just can't. I keep messing up on the date that is. It's April 8th, I think. Yes, April 8th. And so don't forget about that. I hope you can all come. They were posting some details, so as soon as I know the time and the location, I will put it in this team page. It sounds like it's going to be at a dance studio, they said, though, so I'm not sure where, but it'll be at a dance studio somewhere. So, all right. And then I think that's all. You can look at the team page to look at any other of the dates or anything if you guys have questions, or obviously just message me. But okay, so today for the training, I had something planned, but I had a coach that I've been talking to that wants a little bit of direction on how to set up groups in Facebook as well as on the app. So I thought I would just do a video, and then I thought, well, I'll just do a team call and do a training on it, because I think that this is really helpful. And then it'll be on video, and you guys can refer back to it anytime. So I'm just going to do a screen share just really quick. I'll get that going. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see this. Okay, so you're going to start by going to your, there's a couple ways you can get there, but just click on this little Facebook icon. And then right here you'll see where it says groups, okay? So click on that, and then I have like 1 million groups from over the years. And right here it says create group. Some of these are not my groups. This is new. This didn't used to come up like this, so I'm not sure. I guess this is just stuff that it says. It's like giving you ideas of what you can join. All right. I am going to, ooh, this looks like a good one. I'm going to join this really quick because I love joining groups. Ooh, that one's good too. I love joining groups because that is a really good way to connect to more people. So anyway, there's another little tip for you. It comes up different than it used to, but you can join groups this way. That makes it super easy to find groups that you would be interested in joining, and some are kind of weird. So, all right, so anyway, we'll go and we'll create a group, and then this is going to be 5-day no squat challenge. Okay, so a clever name helps, and then you always have to add at least one person. So I am going to add Dablin. There has to be at least you and one other person to even create the group. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll add a couple of coaches too while I'm here. And since I'm right here, I'll add a couple. And then oh, and it says you can add a note. They've changed it. They've updated some things. So I don't know if I'll add that, because I would want that to go to you guys, but I don't want it to go to everybody I invite. So well, we can do it this way. So we'll type a little note. This month's free group is a squat free. I could spell. It's a squat free challenge we will be building a great little 5-minute workout over 5 days. Okay, and then this is what you want to look at. So this tells you, this says you can choose it to be a public group. This means anyone can see the group and its members and their posts. Closed group means that anybody can find the group and see who's in it, but only members can see the posts. And secret means that nobody can find it unless they're invited or added into the group. So it kind of depends on what you're doing. Generally, I leave it on a closed group so that people can see it, but they can't see what we're posting in there. And then sometimes you can actually leave it public until you start the challenge too. So that's an option as well. But we're going to leave this one a closed group. And then I think that's all for here. Okay, and then we push create and it will create this group, and you have an option to do a little icon. So I try to do something depending on what it is. There was a little shoe that I like when it's a fitness one. Oh, right there. So I like that one for a fitness one, or there's an apple that I like to do when it's nutrition, or that you can just pick. And then this is going to be a photo. So I don't know, I don't think I'll show you guys on this. Sometimes you can go and you can Google search and you can find a photo that you can put up here. Or you can make it on something like PicMonkey, which is really, really usable, user-friendly. And then I have Photoshop, so I generally just whip them up in Photoshop, and I keep a template that's the proper size that I need for this. And then I just add an image and add what the name of the challenge is. So, but since I do it in Photoshop, and most of you probably don't have Photoshop, I'm not going to show you that part. But you can even just put anything, like you can just put a spring image. So we can just do spring Facebook. Oh wait, let's Google search it. Spring Facebook cover image. And you can just search that, because I mean, you could put words on it, but you don't have to. So you can just choose something and save it. I don't know, my internet's going super slow today, but like you could just put a picture on it too. It doesn't have to be anything like crazy spectacular. So like this is kind of a fun little springy image. And I don't know, sometimes you can drag it and drop it, but it's, since I'm screen sharing, I don't know how good that's going to work. But so I will save it. And I just have a place that just has images. So I'll hurry and save that. And then you can just put a photo on, any photo, if you don't want to do that. I mean, you could do a workout one. You could do like a set of weights sitting there if you're doing a weightlifting one. You can do food if you're doing a nutrition one. You know, you can do pretty much anything that you want. So hold on, sorry. Get this saved in a good spot where I can find it really easily. And then I can go back in here and I will just upload a photo to it. And then just stick it on there for now. And I'll probably update this and change it when I build it later today. But, oh, see this photo, because of how I saved it, it wasn't big enough to even use for this. So let me give you guys a little tip. When you open these images, it makes it larger, because these are kind of small, like the little thumbnails that come up, but open it and it enlarges the image. And this one might not even be, this looks really little. Should be big enough. I'll try to save it again. That's a little tidbit for you that's kind of helpful too. So hey, Mary. Okay. So anyway, you can save it like however you want to. I'm gonna mute you. Okay. All right. So then you'll just stick whatever image you want and just choose photo. No, that's wrong. Upload photo. And then once that's in there, we'll see if that's big enough now. Then you kind of have it set up, and you can do it however you want. Like a spring one's fine, and it's super easy. You just download something from the internet. And then once that is done, then your group's created. And you can go on here, and it gives you like suggested people to invite to the group. I don't really like doing it this way. I think it's I get really frustrated. People are inviting me to like lip set, or not even inviting me. They're adding me to these groups all of the time, and I do not like it. So I wouldn't recommend something like that. I would recommend talking to people, like talking to them and then adding them. But once you've talked to people, then you go here and you enter the name, and I believe you have to be an admin. You used to be able to set it up so other people could invite, but I can add you as an admin if you want to invite people to the group, but you add them here. So it says enter name or email address, and you'll just go on here and you will, and it'll invite them to the group, and it adds them to the group actually. So that's how you set up the free group. And then in this, you cannot schedule out posts in this group. So you have to have something like Postcrone or Hootsuite, which is like it can be an app on a phone, or you can access it from your computer to schedule them out. So if you want to schedule them out, you'll schedule it through something like Postcrone or Hootsuite. If you aren't worried about it, Davlin and I get together before the challenge starts, and we record videos. And sometimes it's, for the workout challenges, and we record videos, and then we have them all finished and ready to put in. So you can put them in each day for the people, but you'll just go on and you'll add your photo or video and upload it there, and then you're ready to go. It really, like, we've done it where we have been doing it really kind of during the thing and trying to make a video, and it's really honestly frustrating, and it gets stressful, and it makes it so much easier if you plan it out a little bit in advance and have things prepared. So last week we got together and we made the videos for the workouts that we're going to be building on, and they're done and ready to go. And then Davlin's going to actually go into Postcrone and schedule them so that they post themselves for the week, so that it's not something we're stressing out about and worrying about. If you're doing like a water challenge, you can just post like different challenges in there every day. It just depends on what you're doing for a group. In some of the file tabs, there are tons of ideas for free groups if you don't have any, but keep it simple, and that's the best. Another thing for these free groups is really, really engage with the people, talk with the people, be messaging people that are in the group the whole time. And this is how you're building trust, because they know that you're going to be there to help them if they choose to invest in a longer challenge. So these free groups are amazing, and they really do help introduce people so that they are more ready to join when you invite them to a full challenge. So something that I do like to do is I go, and I do this through my page, my Facebook page, my business page, but you can do it from your personal page as well. Hold on. Okay. So you can actually take that free group and you can create an event. And I like to do it this way because I think it's good to invite people. But you'll go back to just your main page and go to more. And then right here where it says events, click on events, and then you'll create an event. And I'm not going to create the whole thing right now because I want to add the right photos to it. But you will upload the photo. So I like to keep it the same. So whatever I've done in the group, and if I'm setting up the group and you guys want to create an event, you take the photo, you save it on your phone, and then you'll use that same photo in this event so that it matches, so people know that it's the same thing, if that makes sense to you guys, to keep the same look throughout. And then you're going to add the same name that you just did for the group. And then I usually say location, like in your own home. And then I give it the date, the start date. And I just say like 8 a.m. And an end time. It doesn't let groups be very long, so you have to be careful. Like this one's going to start the 20th, and let's see how far out it'll let us go. It'll be Monday through Friday, so it'll let us do that. But it doesn't let you do like a 30-day challenge. So if you're doing this event for a big challenge, you can't do that for the end date. So I just don't put one. And then you're going to tell a little bit about what it's about, and then you're going to create the private event. Now once wait. Sorry. Do not make it a private event. This changed too. Up here where you say create a private event, you want this to be public. You want it to be a public event because, so it'll change a little bit of this information. If you have it private, you can't invite anybody else that doesn't, like, that's not your friend, or you can't, like, other people can't see it, then who you invite. You do not want it to be private, okay? Make sure that it's a public event, and then create it down there. So, and also when you do these events, you can have other people host it with you. So I usually do it on my page, and then I add myself as a host. So if any of you have a Facebook page, that way you can get both of your audiences, and everybody will see it. So anyway, then you can go and you can invite people to this event, and it's not like you can just go and click through to invite people. And I don't think that that's bad because you're not adding them to some group. You're literally just inviting them to this event. And once people say that they are going, then I add them into that group. So this is, I think, a great way that you can just send invites to people without feeling weird about it. But I really do believe that you need to talk with people person to person. You need to call them on the phone, send them a text message, Facebook message them, talk to people and say, hey, I've been doing this group, and we're doing a free challenge. I would love it if you did it with me. Like, simple as that. And then, but you know, once you're doing this for a little while, creating events like this is awesome too, because people expect. Are you okay? Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. My baby climbed into the laundry basket and tipped it over. Okay, so that's basically that of the free group. I think free groups are awesome. They are a huge resource to building your business, to connecting with people. They are awesome. So a lot of these, over this time, you know, I'll have like 50 people join a lot of these groups or more, because they're just really fun, and it gives people just this little thing. They can wrap their mind around 5 days. And when they love that group, then you can invite from those 50 people. It gives you a lot of people to invite to the big group that's coming up. So it's awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to go and I'm going to show you guys how to set up a challenge group in the app. So to go to this, you go to my challenge tracker portal.com, and you will use the same. Oh, really? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try logging in. That's really funny that just happened. I'm gonna try logging in on a different server, just a second, and see if it'll work, because I have to walk you guys through this with this, or I'll have to do it on another video later if they're still updating it. Okay, let's see if it'll work on post or on Chrome or something. Oh, it still says under maintenance. Okay, sorry you guys. Now I am not going to be able to walk you through how to set up the challenge group. So I can't believe that. Okay, I will. Yeah, I don't know how long it'll be under maintenance. I will do a follow-up video to this later today to show you that one, so that you guys can see how to set up that group. And I'll just do it the same, and I'll post a link to it. So, Gall, I'm so sorry. That's nuts. Let me try it one more time just to see if it was a fluke. But they are probably updating something. Yep. I'm sorry. guys, that's crazy that just happened like that. Okay. So I guess now you know how to set up the free group, and we're going to be starting that free group on Monday. So start inviting people. I have you guys into that free group that I just set up, and I'll go and finish and add a couple of things. I like to add some little tips and tricks and some things before it actually starts, which helps a lot. But for now, I'll leave it at just the free group, and then later today, if it's not under maintenance, as soon as it's not, I'll make a video and just post it in here that you guys can watch, and that way you can refer back when you're ready to set up your group in the app. But so I guess that's it for now. If you guys have questions, go ahead and message me, and I will. I'll post this recording in our team page so that you can look back on it. All right, we will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye, Kara.
Bye.